So I tackled the issue of sentiment analysis. This is a very important area, especially because you find that there's different departments within a company that are tackling sentiment analysis, that are tackling brand management, that are tackling voice of the customer, things like your customer experience. There's HR dealing with their employee-related issues, sentiment among the employees, as well as other departments that will be dealing with different things. But at the end of the day, you find that these different silos are trying to deal with one thing, which culminates into sentiment analysis. So, because of this, you'd find that some of the solutions that we have, they are being tackled by different machine learning models, with some of them using BET, Roberta, and other models to try and tackle this. So what I did with Gemini here is excellent stuff, because you would find that this long context means we can put different contexts from different areas of the business into our model. This is far much different from reg, which also comes with a lot of hallucinations. But in this case, using our long context form of over 2 million, about 2 million contexts that Gemini 1.5 Pro allows. What it means here is that we can put our context caching, as well as making sure that the whole story is still continuing as we go. So what we did here, the methodology involves taking all my data sets into sentences. So even if they are coming from a relational store, I've converted them to be a sentence. So these data sets, I've created most of these data sets where I've taken Facebook comments and Twitter posts, as well as news headlines, and tried to make them into sentences. So, a very good example of a sentence here is that instead of having a sentence, something saying Raymond Stewart, then there's a comment, then there's a timeline, we now have this in full saying Raymond Stewart commented, "Why isn't everyone like this at this point of time?" And also, that means that whole context is more easier to understand for our LLM model. That will make it easy for us to feed it into Gemini 1.5 Pro as text. So we've done this across all these, as you can see, going down. Even CSAT internal survey, which is our customer experience, all this data, this data set, I took it somewhere as it is. Then we made it into a sentence. So you'll see the eventual sentences down as we go. This is my code where I'm now making it sentences down there. So now customer commented very good on this day. Then every context of it, of what we have included, will be part of this. Same with employee reviews from Glassdoor. We also converted them to sentences, right? So also, as you can see, using some of the researches out there, it was very imperative for us to also just use Gemini for our sentiment analysis part for the parts of the different data sources. So we've done that and we combined those sentences. But eventually, at the end, this is another interesting part. So after we having all these different data sources, we needed to make them into a score, which I've called a SIGMA score, customer experience and brand management score. We've done an attention like mechanism here to try and do weighting, so that sometimes some of them don't have a certain data source, some of them have them, but we also want them to have different weightings. So this is the Python implementation of it. And at the end, we'll go to our result. So on our result set, you'll find that this is our result. We're saying Netflix brand sentiment analysis, social media, top positive feedback, top negative, employee ratings, news, everything now is coming all in one place. key sentiment trends. So it's now linking everything from what has happened a few years back to what is currently happening. In conclusion, we have seen that this can help a lot. It's a few limitations. Some of it being to do with the cost of running all this. We couldn't run the full model in full because of some of those limitations. And also, I didn't have much time to really do a lot of vision so that I can try to make it more to try and increase the accuracies and all. But yeah, thank you so much.